I'm gonna show you every November-December player face scan and player likeness update that was added to Madden NFL 24. So let's kick this thing off with Jake Browning for the Bengals. This is for new gen only. I will be covering both gens, but this is from new gen only. Jake Browning was updated with a brand new player face scan, and as we know, Jake Browning has been clutch for the Cincinnati Bengals. So let's look at him. This is Jake Browning, and as you know, he's a clutch quarterback, you know, stepping in for Joe Burrow. So with that being said, you can see Jake Browning face scans in the game, and if you're getting Madden for Christmas or you're buying it on sale right now, Jake Browning is in the game as if he's your favorite quarterback. Here's the full body shot of Jake Browning in Madden NFL 24 on new gen consoles, and he's only on the new gen consoles only. Let me remind you guys. So go ahead and check it out. Look at it here. We got Jake Browning. Yep, everything is on point. Seems to be just like it needs to be. Perfection, guys. So look, he's pointing at us now. Let's go ahead and look at the face. I need to get the face scan look, and I need to get that close up of that face scan to see if it looks just like him. All right, so here we go right here with the close up of Jake Browning in Madden NFL 24. New gen, as you can see, everything looks to be on point. Has a stubble, has the beard, has the mustache, has everything on point to where it needs to be. So Jake Browning was added in the November patch in Madden NFL 24. Let's get to the next player that was added in the holiday updates. We have a Jarrett Stidham sighting in Madden NFL 24, and he's on both gens. So he's on new gen and he's on old gen, Gen 4 and Gen 5. And we have Jarrett Stidham. Finally, I'm a Patriots fan, and as you can see, Jarrett Stidham is here. Long hair, face is here. This is his player card. Wanted to give you the full body look before I got to the actual face. Let's get to the next part of him. Let's see. All right, here's the full body look of Jarrett Stidham in a helmet with pads on, and it looks great with the face inside the helmet. I really do like this, and I wish they would have got him when he played for New England, but I mean, the technology is far more advanced than when it was before in Madden on new gen, so I'm just happy to have him in. I can always trade him back to the Patriots and do what I want to do with him, but he's here. So if you're a fan of Jarrett Stidham, he's in the game, his face scan is there, and Madden's been going crazy with their face scan. So let's go ahead and look at the close-up. This is Jarrett Stidham close-up without the helmet on, and you get to see the face up close. You can get the side profile, you can get this profile. He has the actual bags, and the face scan technology looks amazing. And hey, this is for people who are going to get Madden that's new to Madden, or people who already have Madden that just want more face scans and realism in the game. Let's get to the next player that was updated. This is Easton Stick, and Easton Stick was added to Madden NFL 24 in new gen and old gen. He's on both gens. He clears to be updated in both, and this is his face. And as you know, he was a starter in the last game they played on Thursday night against the Raiders. So with that being said, Easton Stick is in Madden. Here's the card view. Let's go get the close-up view so we can see what that face look like. This is Easton Stick in pads. This is Easton Stick with the helmet on with the face scan, as you can see the whole body frame in pads, and everything looks to look really good, looks great. Face scan technology is wonderful, and he's on both gens like I said. So let's go ahead and look at the close-up of Easton Stick's face outside of the helmet. Here's a picture and a close-up of Easton Stick in the editor player suite in Madden 24 new gen of Easton Stick's face, and everything seems to be great. The face scan technology is just like amazing. It's phenomenal to the point where Madden is doing an amazing job this year actually updating faces consistently every month through a patch. Sometimes we may get 3, sometimes we may get 11, 10, but we're getting updates in Madden. And one thing about football, the league is huge. It's different from basketball, right? So basically, getting this many faces and getting this many authenticity updates in the game makes it great. It makes me want to play Madden more. So if you're getting Madden for the holidays and you like Easton Stick, you're a fan of him, you follow him, he's in the game. Let's get to the next scan. Now you might not know, but in the November title update, we got a Derwin James update, and his face scan is brand new. We got an update with hair, brand new face. He's sitting in the rig, and here's the card view of Derwin James, added to Madden NFL 24 in the November 16th update. I had to do my research where I knew what date these guys were added, and these were not on the patch notes. When it comes to this Derwin James update, he wasn't on the patch notes. It was out of nowhere, right? So this is the full body card view of Derwin James for the Chargers in Madden, and he's in both gens too as well. Let's go ahead and go to the next part of it where we can see his close-up. Here's Derwin James' look in pads with a new face scan. Now he's wearing an visor so you can't see his face, but if we go into headgear and go over to the eye paint section, you'll be able to see exactly what's going on, fam. And this is Derwin James up close in Madden 24, and this is for both gens. Now the new gen, of course, is going to look a lot better than the old gen, but these faces are both in both games. So with that being said, check out right here. Derwin James looks great from the side view, from the front view. It's just getting realistic and more realistic as Madden continues to update the freaking face scans. Let's get to the next one. So as you can see right here, we have Isaiah Pacheco that was added to Madden on November the 2nd in that title update. And I wanted to go over the face because I have not got a chance to go over it yet, but he's one of my favorite running backs in Madden and in the game of football. And as you can see, we have a real deal face scan. This is the player card with the full body. With pads, he has his nose ring, he has his locks, and he has his locks in the ponytail. And this is Isaiah Pacheco to the T. I'm trying to tell you, I do like it. Let's go to the close-up and go ahead and break that down. This is Isaiah Pacheco with the full body look. You can see him in pads and a helmet, and his face is coming out of it. And I'm telling you, the realism always matters. And Isaiah Pacheco was updated on both gens, so Gen 4 and Gen 5 for Madden NFL 24. Isaiah Pacheco was updated. So shout out to Madden, EA Sports, and the Madden team for getting Pacheco updated. One of my favorite guys. Now let's go ahead and go to headgear. Look at the close-up though with him in the helmet. It has the nose ring. I'm talking about authenticity and realism in Madden NFL, and this is what it is, bro. So let's go ahead and go all the way over to the close-up. Check it out. Isaiah Pacheco up close. Everything looks to be on point. The face scan and the technology over there and that rig they're using at EA is doing the job. Look at the hair is moving. You know me, I'm a sucker for when it comes to realism. When we have realism in the game, it changes the game to make it feel more realism with the gameplay and out on the field when you see it in gameplay. So Isaiah Pacheco, I'll go ahead and pull back and look at him too. This looks just like Isaiah Pacheco. Hey, let's get to the next player. And Chris Jones for the Chiefs is in Madden NFL via the November 2nd title update. This was a face everybody was waiting for a while because this guy actually is good. 96 overall, as you can see on his player card, and he has a face with a realistic look. And this was added to both gens as well. So Gen 4 and Gen 5 in Madden NFL, we got Chris Jones. He's here. Let's look at the close-up though. A Chris Jones sighting. This is Chris Jones right here in Madden with the helmet on, with the pads, with his face scan, and you can see it coming out the helmet with the pads and everything. The realism is on 10. I do like this one a lot. So let's look at him outside the helmet. And here we go with the Chris Jones update November 2nd. Both gens were updated, and this is the face right here, guys. As you can see, you see bumps, you see the hairstyle. Everything looks good. Everything EA is doing with this technology to make these players look real and drop them in Madden is working. So anyway, with that being said, let's get to the next guy. Sha Leonard was updated as well in the November 2nd update for Madden NFL 24, and he was only updated on new gen because new gen had the tech to get him in. On old gen, it's kind of glitched and kind of looks funny, but as you can see, he's here and he's not playing for the team anymore. I think he actually got released, if I'm not mistaken, at the time I'm recording this video, but he's still in Colts in his franchise mode where you can see his face. So as you can see, his face looks great, and everything is portioned correctly too with this guy right here, Sha Leonard, with the head and the body. So this is the player card. I want to show you the close-up. Let's go to it. Here's the full body view of Sha Leonard right here in helmet with everything on with pads, and it looks great. The face scan looks great. It doesn't look bad at all. Let's look at the close-up. Now here's the Sha Leonard face scan right here. As you can see, everything looks to be on point. 100% great by the EA Sports art team, man. It looks wonderful. And as you can see, let me turn it to the side. Let's turn it to the side and look at it. Looks great. Looks wonderful. It's only for new gen. This was only updated for new gen players. It was not updated for old gen. For some reason, like I say, the old gen version is buggy, it's glitch looking. The hair is like lifted up, and we can just probably send that to EA so they can fix that for Gen 4 players. But yeah, this guy here, Sha Leonard, updated in Madden. Let's go to the next player. Cody Bonino was secretly updated in Madden NFL 24 on new gen consoles only. This did not go to old gen. But as you can see, Cody Bonino right here for the Commanders is finally in Madden NFL 24. The face scan is on point. Everything is on point to go with it. And you can see it looks great from a head ratio with the body all the way down. Looks wonderful. So let's go ahead and go to the close-up and check him out. Here's Cody Bonino's face scan inside of a helmet with his pads with the full body, so you can see that. We always go over that so you guys can see it. And this was in the November 16th update without anybody knowing. This was not on the title update notes, and I wanted to go over this with every single face just to give you guys that information. And for all the new people on the channel, if you like things like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, hit the like button if you want me to continue to make content like this to give you guys that information you need. Join the gang, bro. Now here's a look of Cody Bonino right here that you can see on my screen with Cody Bonino with no helmet on, real close up, face scan, got everything going on for it. Looks great. The hair looks great. Madden is doing a great job. They're doing a phenomenal job with these face scans. I mean, it's really surprising because last year it wasn't like this, but this year it's really crazy. And we have the editor player suite where EA is working everything in, and it looks wonderful. And like I said, the November 16th update implemented this in it. Wasn't on the title update notes, wasn't on Gen 4, only Gen 5, which is new gen. Let's get to the next player. The speedy running back, halfback for the Dolphins, Devonta Aang, is in Madden NFL. And if you didn't know, he was added on November the 2nd. He was in the patch notes. He was in the title update notes. And I wanted to go ahead and look at the full version of him. Look at him on the player card in Madden franchise mode. Looks great. Has earrings, has jewelry, has the right face. The scan looks great with the body. Everything is on point for the Dolphins, man. But yeah, the Dolphins, well, it's kind of not because, you know, Cheetah got a messed up ankle. But anyway, look at Aang right here, looking great. Let's look up the close-up of Aang. Now we got a Devonta Aang sighting on my screen, as you can see right here. Devonta Aang with the helmet and pads on. And I always like to see what the face looks like in the helmet. If I can see it and it looks great, looks real. Let's go ahead and look at the face up close. Here's Devonta Aang close-up look in helmet, as you can see. Looks wonderful, but we're gonna go ahead and go up to the eye paint area and look at the face scan up close. As you can see, if you go to the side, he has a little bit of stubble on his face from where his beard is growing in. Earrings look on point. These are special earrings. These earrings had to be hand drawn or created some kind of way with the EA's art team because it looks great. He looks like himself. I'm excited to play with him in the game. I always do play with him in the game. Let's look at the next. Oh, by the way, this was in both games. This is in both gens, Gen 4 and Gen 5. They both have Devonta Aang, and this is from the November 2nd title update. Let's get to the next player that was updated. Now here's Cam Smith in Madden 24. Now he was updated and added November the 2nd in that title update, and here he is right here on the screen. Looks great, has jewelry. I mean, everything is on point. I can't wait for Madden to actually get their hands on chains, necklaces, ice, chokers, all that kind of stuff, because Madden really needs that, and that's the next step to take it as far as authenticity and realism, because a lot of players are wearing jewelry in the NFL. So with that being said, here is the full look of Cam Smith for the Dolphins, and he is in both gens. He made it to Gen 4 and he's in Gen 5. So with that being said, let's look at the close-up of my guy Cam Smith. Cam Smith's look, as you can see on the screen right here, looking great. Face in the helmet, pads on, accessories on point, everything is up to speed. Let's go ahead and look at the close-up of Cam Smith. There's Cam Smith's face in helmet up close with the face scan, as you can see. Looks great, helmet fits on, everything right. I mean, the pads look right, the head is not too high, it's not too low, it's just right. Let's look at him just with the face scan only. Now, here we go right here, Cam Smith. Let's go ahead and take a good look at him. Everything's on point. Earrings are crazy, man. I like the way they got the ice in these guys' ear. Looks great. Face scan looks great. Hairstyle, and you gotta always nail the hair right too, bro. You gotta nail that hair. EA is really doing a good job. Phenomenal nailing every single attention to detail to these players as far as them being in a helmet. And a lot of people would say, hey, well, they're in the helmet, so I'm gonna kind of halfway do it. But nah, they're actually doing the whole job. They're doing the full job where you don't have to have a helmet on and it's gonna look right. And when you put the helmet on, it's gonna look right. So this is for both gens, Gen 4, Gen 5. Let's get to the next player. Melvin Gordon III was updated in Madden as well on November the 16th, and he just had a cap fix and a touch-up on his face, and he looks pretty good. I got him for the Ravens because he played for the Ravens then in franchise mode, so you can see what he looks like on his team. But Melvin Gordon III was updated for both gens, so he's Gen 4 and Gen 5 to people who's coming to Madden new for Christmas, and after that are new to Madden in general to know about face scans. So yeah, here he is right here. Let's look at the close-up and see what that brings us. Here's that close-up of Melvin Gordon III on the screen. You see his face scan in the helmet, looks great. And let's go ahead and move to the face scan up close to see what they did. The title update note said cap placement and touch-ups right. Here we go right here, as you can see. The cap on his head, yeah, it was placed right, it was correct, and it looks great. It has the Baltimore Raven right in the middle. Everything looks good. Nothing's clipping, nothing's looking crazy, and this is for both gens, like I said. Let's get to the next player that was updated. On November the 16th, your guy AJ Brown was updated in Madden NFL 24. Now, basically, his hairstyle was updated, but now his hairstyle is different, but Madden was trying to keep up with the latest and greatest look of AJ Brown for the Eagles, and this is updated in both gens. So for Gen 4 and Gen 5, you guys will have an updated version of AJ Brown. Before, everything was different, but now it's looking good, you know what I'm saying? So let's go up to the close-up and see what he looks like. Here's that close-up of my guy AJ right here, man. Looks great, looks wonderful, and it's looking fire, bro. It's looking dope. And I hope that Madden can really get the old gen players on board with the face scans, because I know people that still don't have a new console, but they actually want to have these new things, and this is implemented in Madden Gen 4 and Gen 5. So you're gonna have fun for Christmas. You're gonna have fun the day after Christmas and when you play. But the thing about me is I love how real everything looks, and this looks great. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this AJ Brown. I know y'all gonna say his hair needs to be updated, to all my Eagle heads out there. Let's get to the next player. Madden NFL finally added Kirby Joseph for the Detroit Lions into the game. His face scan is here due to the November 16 title update. He's in here, he's in the game, his player card is here, and I want to show you what he's looking like the whole way. The whole thing, bro. It looks wonderful to me. This thing look pretty damn dope, to be honest, man. I really do like the way it looks great, and he looks great when you're playing in gameplay with him as well. So look at the full body look, has the earring, he has the ice, he's shining bling. Let's go ahead and look at the close-up with Kirby Joseph in the face scan and see what Madden did. So Kirby Joseph up close in the helmet. Looks fire to me, bro. Like, looks wonderful. I like when Madden actually does this, when they make a player look just like himself, and you can see them real good with the helmet. And the lighting looks great too when they're on the field, or if you see them with the helmet off in a cutscene, looks amazing, bro. So let's go ahead and go look at the face without the helmet. Kirby Joseph up close, iced out. Got the big diamonds in his ear. Looks wonderful. Hairstyles on point. Nice. Got the goatee. Face scan technology is coming up for Madden, man. Imagine what the NCAA game gonna look like and how those players gonna look. If they're gonna use this same little mainframe and edit a player part where you can edit players, update your players, whoop-de-woo, it's gonna be crazy, man. Let's go to the next player though. Hold that thought real quick. Kirby Joseph was updated on both Gen 4 and Gen 5, and this is from the November 16 title update. Now let's get to the next player. We have the NFL's future, Trenton Simpson for the Baltimore Ravens, that was updated and added to Madden NFL 24 with a face scan. This is for both gens, Gen 4 and Gen 5, so you ain't gotta really worry about that. But he's in the game right now. As you can see, his player card is here, and it looks great. And this is from the November 2nd title update, and this was added to Madden as well. And I wanted to show you that and just break it all down. So basically, I'm combining every holiday update in Madden NFL 24 with face scans, so you guys can be informed and know exactly what was added in Madden. Let's go to the close-up and look at him up close. The Trenton Simpson in-helmet face scan look, man. Look how it's playing out, bro. It looks great. Everything looks to be great and measured the way it needs to be for this helmet to sit right on his head. And I know one patch dropped where the helmets actually sit right. Everything, the face mask sit right with the face scan. So shout out to EA for getting us that. Now let's go ahead and look at Trenton Simpson's scan without a helmet. Here we go, big beard. Trenton Simpson for the Baltimore Ravens for both gens. The November 2nd update dropped Gen 4 and Gen 5 updates for Trenton Simpson for the Ravens in Madden NFL 24. So if you got both, you're good to go. Look at the face scan. Check out the earrings, princess cut in his ear, big beard, thick waves, good face scan. Madden on point with this, man. They're killing it. Let's get to the next player that was updated though. And we got the guy Derek Carr that was updated. Now Derek Carr had a face scan update, but he had a beard and a hair update. He didn't have the shaved beard and he didn't have the actual shaved head. Now in the old Madden Gen 4, last gen, it's not updated. It's only for new gen, and here's his whole card right here where you can see him. Looks great. The Madden team did a phenomenal job with the Derek Carr update. Hopefully the old gen players can get this as well in the upcoming future patch, and they probably won't put it on the patch notes because Madden, they do sneak in updates into the game. So let's look at the close-up of Derek Carr with the brand new face and hair and face scan touch-up. Let's get it. The Saints own Derek Carr, as you can see, looking great. Face look good throughout the helmet. Scan looks amazing. Yeah, it's on point. But let's go ahead and look at him without all that on. Let's check it out and see what it does. Go ahead and go to this part right here, and you can see this face scan up close and personal. Looks wonderful, as you can see from the side view. Looks great, both sides, everything on point, thick, perfect. Hair is perfect, beards, everything's perfect. Looks good in Madden. He's only on new gen. He's not on old gen. So hopefully, like I said, they get it in. Let's get to the next player though. Brett Rypien, as you see on my screen, was updated in Madden NFL 24 with a brand new face scan. In the December title update, we only got 3 players, and they were all quarterbacks, and they were all backup quarterbacks. But it's good to have every single attention to detail and every single face scan, most you can get in Madden NFL 24. So this was updated on both gens. Gen 4 and Gen 5 was updated in Madden NFL 24. So Brett Rypien is here. Now, he does not play for the Jets. This is franchise mode, and it signed him due to, you know how the settings are. But he plays for the Seahawks, and check him out right here. Don't look bad. Full body looks great. Face scan looks great. Let's get to that close-up though. Here's the great Brett Rypien update, and here is the face scan in Madden 24. This was updated for both, like I said. And as you can see from the side, things look great. Things look wonderful. Got the bumps, got everything he needs to have on his face. And it just feels great when you're playing real, because if you have a starting quarterback that goes down in your franchise mode, or he may even be injured in the game period in any mode, you want to make sure that the backup or whoever you're using has the real authenticity and the authentic face scan. So it's here for Madden, and if you're getting it for Christmas, If you're a fan of this guy, he's in the game. Let's get to the next player. This is Geno Smith, and Geno Smith was updated in the November 16th title update with no information in the title update notes for Madden. EA Sports did not put Geno Smith in the game, and he was updated in both gens of Madden, so Gen 4 and Gen 5 for Geno Smith as well. He was updated with brand new hair, new looking face scan, and here is the whole body on the player card. He looks great, looks wonderful, but let's get that close up because we need to see what it do. Let's get it. Geno Smith's up close and personal look, man. It has his hair like kind of sponged a little bit with the new face scan update. The textures look good. Facial hair, everything looks great, man. This is a good looking scan. EA killed it, and it's for both gens, like I said. Let's get that close-up look of Geno Smith in that helmet. As you can see, looks great. The crossover between his face being in the helmet due to the new face scan. He's not rocking a short haircut anymore. He's literally right. Face is right. Let's get to the next player that was updated. This is Tariq Woolen, and he was updated in Madden NFL 24 as well on both gens. November 16th title update actually had them on the notes, but he's here, has his hairstyle, and he's in both games. So for last gen and new gen players, you will have experience to play with this face scan in game in Madden NFL 24. Looks just like himself. I like it. The whole body with the whole franchise player card looks amazing. Looks wonderful. Let's look at the close-up though. This Tariq Woolen hit different, especially when it's in the helmet, man. The face scan is great, and this guy be hitting. He be on the field hitting on the Seahawks, looking good, both gens. Let's look at Tariq Woolen with no helmet on though. Let's see what he hit like. Tariq Woolen with no helmet on, has the locks, has his bands around his locks. Madden did their thing when it came to this. Face scan's good, his fade is good, looks like a drop fade, you see? Yeah, this looks great. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below what it looks like, and subscribe to the channel if you do like updates and you want people to go through this and break this down for you guys in the fashion that I do so. And if you miss anything, these videos over here at the end screen, or click the card, you catch up with more NBA 2K and Madden update videos for player face scans and news.